Hi, and welcome to my extended video review. Today, we're reviewing weather technology. In particular, this is the La Crosse weather station, and you can see up in the upper left corner, it gives you predictions for the day. You kind of get a nice little graphic of what the world is going to look like. Let me move so you have, my shadow will block the light behind. You see the time, so that is Monday, December 8th, and it is 7:59 a.m. And then you can see the indoor and outdoor temperatures, and then wind speed, wind direction, and of course how much rainfall there has been. So this isn't a local weather station. I'm going to wander over this way so that you can see where it is, because it's right out here on the back deck. I'll open the door, and there you can see the main weather station, and there are my two bird buddies. There is the other weather station that I'm going to actually go out and grab so I can charge it. And then there's my other weather gear. There's my weather cameras. That is my Tempest, which is a weather station that actually tracks lightning. That is my solar-powered weather camera, and that is my AC-powered weather camera. And then, as I mentioned, the two bird buddies. And then this is the Nublia, or the Marco system, which is pretty good. I like it. It is a good thing. It has its own solar power. And then this right here is, as you can see, it also has solar power, the La Crosse Technologies. This is the outdoor unit. So you'll see you get wind speed, wind direction, and then rainfall measures using this system. And then, as I said, that's where the Marco goes. That's sitting in my hand right now. Then you have the bird buddies and the rest of my weather gear. And I will head back inside because it's a little nippy outside today. It's in the 30s. Always fun when it's cold. You never know. Sorry, I have to let the dogs in. The dogs are quite interested in what I'm talking about. And we'll go back to the weather station. So the concept here is local weather. And a lot of people, a lot of people don't do local weather, right? Well, and I understand why. So literally about 3 months ago, I was in Walkersville, Maryland, which is about 8 miles to the east of where I live. It was raining in Walkersville, but it never rained in Newmarket where I live. So that's local weather. You know, whether or not you're actually experiencing the identical weather, because weather fronts move, but rain doesn't fall necessarily straight down, right? If you think about gravity, right? Gravity and wind make the rain actually move. So rain probably falls 2 to 3 to 4 miles away, because it's 25, 30,000 feet in the air. It takes a while for it to come down, right? You think about somebody in a parachute coming out of an airplane coming down. It takes a long time for them to come down. So the variability within local weather is really important. It's something to pay attention to. It's something to consider. So as you consider local weather, this helps you, right? So I am a huge fan of local weather. I spent a lot of time thinking about what is local weather, why does it matter. I started in the original Bloom Sky community. Bloom Sky was a great weather product that allowed you to actually have local weather videos. So it was a great weather station to have, and it took great videos. I shared those time lapses for many years. I still share the weather video from the ambient camera outside. I'm trying to reduce the number of weather stations I have. I'm down to 3. I will probably go down to 2 or 1 here eventually. The one thing that the Tempest system does is it tracks lightning. The La Crosse system doesn't, but there's a sensor that I can get that tracks lightning. But I really like the screen the way it is. I don't really want to change it. So I probably will not add the lightning sensor to my La Crosse system. And then you can see down the bottom, it's got lights, it's got the forecast. You can press that, it'll update the forecast on the internet. And then, of course, across the top, it has a bunch of buttons that you can use to access systems, connect to the internet, so on and so forth. So, all of this being a very viable and valuable way to collect local weather.